Hello everyone, welcome back to the Club 45. Hope you're all doing well. First of all, let me say this clearly. If you have started moving more after watching the previous videos, even if it's just a short walk, even if you tried a few wall push-ups or the half squats we learned, that matters, that already counts. I want to say, good job guys, because starting is not easy, especially out of 45 or 50. When life is busy, the body feels different, and motivation does not always show up when we want it. Now today, I want to talk about something many people quietly struggle with. Maybe this sounds familiar. You started exercising, you moved for 2 or 3 days, you did a few simple exercises, and then when you looked in the mirror or stepped on the scale and thought, nothing has changed. Or maybe you woke up the next day feeling sore, your legs felt stiff, your arms felt tired, your body felt a little uncomfortable, and then the thought came, maybe this is not for me, maybe I'm too old, maybe my body cannot handle this. If that is you, I want you to stay with me through this video, because today's message is simple: don't give up too soon. 3 days is far too early to judge yourself, far too early. Let me put it in this way. If someone planted a seed in the ground, would they go dig it up every 3 days or 4 days and check why is the sampling not growing yet? Of course not, because growth takes time. And fitness is exactly the same, especially after 45. This is not a body that has been sitting still for 3 days. This is a body that may have gone through years of work, stress, family responsibilities, long hours, less movement, and maybe even a few false starts with exercises. So do we really expect everything to change in a few days? No. Real change takes patience. And this stage of life, that is actually a good thing, because after 45, we are not chasing quick fixes anymore. We are building something better, something stronger, something that lasts. We are not trying to punish the body, we are trying to support it. We are trying to give it the movement, the strength and energy it deserves. And that is much a better goal. And now let's talk about body soreness, because it is very important, where many people get discouraged. They start moving more and they feel sore, and immediately they think something is wrong. But listen carefully. There's a difference between soreness and injury. Mild soreness after a workout, that's normal. Especially if you have not exercised in a long time. Maybe your thighs, your legs, whichever part of your body you're working out, it'll hurt. Maybe your chest, your arms, that can happen. It usually means your muscles are waking up. They are being used again. They are adjusting. And yes, they may complain a little at first. That doesn't mean you should quit. It means you should listen to your body, slow down if needed, and continue wisely. Now, if you feel a sharp pain in the joint or something that feels wrong, then of course you should stop and adjust. Slow down. But ordinary soreness, it's often just a part of the process, because when you work out your muscles, it does tend to hurt. And this is where many people make a mistake. They confuse discomfort with failure. They think if it feels hard, it must be doing something wrong. No. Sometimes hard simply means new. Sometimes sore simply means your body is adapting. And that's a good sign, because adaptation is how progress begins. Now I want to speak directly to the people over 45 for a moment. You're not too late. You're not behind. You're not starting from zero. You are starting from your experience. You know what it means to be responsible. You know what it means to keep going when life is busy. You know what it means to take care of other people. Now it's time to take care of yourself too. And that's not selfish. That is wise. Because when you feel stronger, everything gets a little easier. Getting up in the morning feels better. Waking and feeling refreshed is something amazing. Walking feels better. Climbing stair feels better. Playing with your grandchildren feels better. Travel feels easier. Daily life feels lighter, in fact. That's what fitness after 45 is really about. Not perfection, not six-pack abs, not trying to look like someone half your age. It's about feeling capable, feeling steady, feeling energetic, feeling like your body is working with you instead of against you. And that is worth showing up for. So if you are disappointed because you don't see big changes yet, I want to remind you of something important. Small progress is still definitely a progress. If you walked a little more this week than last week, that matters. If you moved instead of sitting all day, that matters. If you tried one exercise of what we discussed in the previous videos, that's a progress. If you're showing up again, even after you had soreness in your muscles, that's definitely appreciated. Because consistency beats intensity, as we always say. You don't need to be perfect. You don't have to do everything perfectly. You don't need to feel motivated every single day. Some days you'll feel strong, some days you'll feel tired, some days you still want to quit. That's okay. Probably that day you don't do anything, just pause. But some days you manage, though you struggle, you still manage to wake up in the morning, go ahead with your walking or stretching. That is important. The goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to keep going, even if it's slow and simple. Even if it's just a short walk, as I said, or a stretching. That still counts. And let me say something else that I think many people over 45 need to hear. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. You don't need to rush. You don't need to compare yourself to younger people. You don't need to feel embarrassed because you're not as good as the younger ones. That's okay. You're starting again. Starting again is not failure, it is wisdom. It means you're choosing yourself. It means you're deciding that your health matters, and that is more powerful. And if you're feeling discouraged today, I want you to give a very simple challenge. Don't think about the whole journey. Do not think about the next 6 months. Just think about today. Can you move your body a little today? Can you take a short walk? Can you stretch gently? Can you do a few wall push-ups or the half squats? Can you drink more water and rest properly? That is enough for today. One small step. Then another one tomorrow. That is how real change happens. Not overnight, not in 3 days, but little by little. And before I end, I want to leave you this thought. After 45, fitness is not about becoming someone else. It's about becoming a stronger version of yourself. A version that moves better, a version that feels better, a version that can enjoy life with more energy and confidence. That is a goal worth working towards. So please do not quit too soon. Just 3 days, 4 days. Do not stop. That's progress. Don't get discouraged. Keep showing up. Fight yourself. Wake up in the morning. Keep moving. Keep believing that your body can improve because it can. And you're worth the effort. Thank you for watching. If this video helped you, subscribe to the channel. We are building fitness after 45 together. Slowly, safely, and consistently. Take care, keep moving, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.